guys, Pin Curl Pearl here. Today I'm going to be reviewing a drugstore mascara compared to the more expensive brand that both claim to give similar results. So let's get started. So one of the major keys to a vintage look is long lash length. Although this look can be achieved with false lashes, for a more day-to-day look, I try to find a product that gives long, full lash length. Okay, so we're going to start this review off by going over the actual packaging of the products and the look of the product before we dive into actually putting it on. So first we have the packaging. I have the Bad Gal Lash here and the Total Temptations. As you can see, both products are in the same color scheme of like a pink, black, and white. They're both very nice. When I showed them to my husband, he knew that the Bad Gal Lash was the more expensive one, and he's never seen either of the products before. Alright, so next we're going to look at the actual tubes. I have both of them here. Total Temptations is up here, and then I have the Benefit's Bad Gal Lash. So first we're going to look at the Bad Gal Lash, which is in a more of a shiny tube with a rounded off handled wand. And then I have the Total Temptations, which is in more of a matte tube with a squared off wand. So the Bad Gal Lash one I really like. I like the shinier tube with the wand, which is round. When it comes to the Total Temptations, I felt like the wand was a little bulky in my hands with the squared off top, and I don't like a matte finish tube. Unfortunately, I keep my makeup bag pretty messy. Once this gets in my makeup bag, I feel like it's going to look like it's been in there for a century. Everything's going to stick to it. So I really am not a fan of a matte finish, but I guess for the price point, it's not terrible. Next, we're going to look at the actual brushes. So both products claim to have a big brush. As you can see on the Bad Gal Lash, the brush is very big, which it claimed it would be, but it looks very nice. The length of the wand is really long. And then we got the Total Temptations. The brush isn't quite as big, even though they claim that this is a big brush, and the length of the wand is a little bit shorter. For me, I feel like you get what you pay for. This one, the Bad Gal Lash, looks like it was constructed better, so I guess the extra money went into making that, but so yeah, I think you get what you pay for. The Bad Gal Lash does look like it's been constructed a little bit better, as opposed to the Total Temptations, where the brush doesn't look so big and the length of the wand is a little bit shorter. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the top of the tube that the wand comes out of. On the Bad Gal Lash, the top of the tube is very tight, so it's depositing all of the product back into the tube as opposed to it coming off on the brush, which is really nice. And then we got the Total Temptations, where the top is very loose, and as you can see, a lot of the product seems to be left deposited on the brush, which worries me about when you're putting it on, that it's going to smudge and get flaky on you and clump up. So far, I think the Bad Gal Lash is doing better product-wise as opposed to the Total Temptations, but we haven't put it on yet. We'll see which one's better. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about the products as individuals. First, I have the Maybelline's Total Temptations, which is $9.49 USD. It's available through all major drugstores and at Ulta. The product does come in 3 shades, which is brownish black, which is the shade I picked out, very black, and blackest black. It also comes in 2 formulas, which is wearable and waterproof. The product is infused with coconut extract to give it a creamy texture and a pleasant scent. Next up, I have the Benefit Bad Gal Lash, which is $19 USD. You can find it at Sephora, Ulta, or through benefitcosmetics.com. This product only does come in 1 shade, which is black, and 1 formula, which is waterproof. Alright, so let's put these products on and see how they look. I'm going to put the Bad Gal Lash on my right eye, and on the left eye I'm going to put the Total Temptations. Alright guys, so I got 4 coats of this mascara on each eye. Over here we have the Bad Gal Lash, and I put the Total Temptations on this eye. Once on, I feel like the products do look very similar compared to each other, but when it came to applying the mascara, the Bad Gal Lash went on pretty nice. I didn't have any problems with it smudging on my eyelids, and it went on the bottom lash really well. When it came to the Total Temptations, the mascara was very clumpy. I had a hard time getting it on, and it felt very sticky. So I guess the Bad Gal Lash did apply better. When it came to wearability, I did wear both of these products for a full day, and I was very surprised to see that they both wore really well. I did not have any flaking or raccoon eyes where, you know, by the end of the night you got the mascara up here or under the eye. Both products wore really nice, which I was surprised that the Total Temptations wore that well, but I was very happy in that category. Both of them stood side by side really well. When it came to taking off the product, when I take off my mascara, I just use facial soap and water, and when I took off the Total Temptations, I had to go back with a makeup wipe and take it off again because it left those black marks all around my eye. When I was taking off the Bad Gal Lash, it said it was going to be waterproof, so I splashed a little water on my face just to see, and the mascara went everywhere. So the product is not waterproof. But when taking it off with facial soap and water, the product came off very nice. I did not have to go back through and re-wipe the eye. It looked really nice and clean after it came off. Okay, so when it comes to reviewing this product, I'm going to be reviewing them on a scale of pearls, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. When it comes to the Total Temptation, I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 pearls. I did like the fact that the product came in 3 different colors and 2 formulas, and wearability of the product was very nice. Though I did have a hard time actually getting the product on, it did seem sticky and it smudged a lot going on, so I felt that I had to mark it down for that. When it came to the Bad Gal Lash, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 pearls. Although this product I don't think was perfect for me, I do feel like if you have long, thick lashes, that this is a great product for you. When I buy something expensive, I want to get that dramatic look, but I did like the fact that it applied well, it wore well, but I did mark it down for the fact that it did say it was waterproof and it was not. I don't usually wear waterproof makeup, but if you're going to buy it and you think it's waterproof and it's not, that's a big deal. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, Pin Curl Pearl. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. Also, if you know of any drugstore dupe mascaras that are just as good as the more expensive brand, I'd love to hear from you, so also leave that below. See you guys next time, and look out for more videos from Pin Curl Pearl, your vintage beauty expert.